All right, let's build on your statement about voting. It's one of the most watched races in the country, the Florida battle for the Senate. Congresswoman Val Demings is leading the Democratic primary, expected to win, to challenge Senator Marco Rubio in a push to turn that seat blue. Senator Marco Rubio joins us now. Senator, you expect Val Demings to be your opponent. According to the University of North Florida public opinion poll, she's leading you by 4 points. What do your internals say? What do you think about this?
Well, I honestly, after the last few years, we should have learned our lesson not to listen to the polls. I don't listen. There's a poll that came out 2 days later that said I was up by 11. So I just don't pay attention to those things, particularly that North Florida poll, which was an email poll. They emailed people. So, you know, I'm not worried about that. The poll that matters is the one that they're going to take in the days leading up to that election. And I'm excited about this race. I mean, elections are their best when it's like a clear choice between two candidates. And the choice couldn't be clearer. Val Demings is the hand-picked candidate of Pelosi and Schumer. She votes with Pelosi 100% of the time. Every time. She's been in Congress now for 6 years, has never gotten anything important done, nothing. She actually has never passed a bill, I don't believe. And people are going to compare that to my record of delivering on common sense things, of passing a bunch of things, even with a Democrat president. I'm the one that passed the burn pit legislation. I'm the one that passed the reforms to the VA. I'm the one that passed the child tax credit. I'm the one that created and passed the Paycheck Protection Program. And they're going to ask, what has Val Demings done except for vote with Nancy Pelosi and call for defunding the police? And the answer is nothing.
She also has a law and order background. Do you find that a hurdle that might be tough? Because the Republicans are known as a law and order party because she did wear the uniform.
57 of Florida's 66 elected sheriffs have endorsed my campaign. The Fraternal Order of Police endorses my campaign. The Police Benevolent Association endorses my campaign. The Florida Chiefs of Police endorse my campaign. And the reason is this. She was a police officer, and then she went to Washington and decided she wanted to be part of the squad and decided that she wanted to be picked as Joe Biden's vice president candidate. And she turned her back on the police officers. And they're out there saying it now. It's even worse. You know, one thing is if you don't know what it's like to be a police officer and you believe in these crazy things. Another is to know better, but because you want to be the darling of the left, and that's why she's raising all this money. She's raising all these small dollar donors on Act Blue, and God knows where the money's coming from all over the country. I need people to help me, but she's raising all this money from all these ultra liberals who want to ruin Florida, by the way. So I do ask people to go on my website, marcorubio.com, and please give, because we are being outraised by these far left Marxists who continue to give her, $50 a month or whatever a week. And she's raising a lot of money, but she did it by turning her back on police officers.
Senator, how has Florida changed since you were in the State House? I mean, we hear about the influx, and we also, people look at Florida and say a lot of people from blue states came there. Did they take their politics? What are you finding?
Well, we'll find out with these elections. I don't think you move to Florida. If you like the way things are going in San Francisco or you like the way things are going in New York City, you don't move to Florida to hope Florida becomes that. You move because you don't like what's going on over there. So I think, number one, we've had a lot of people leave these other states and come to Florida because of the policies of the state legislature and because of the policies of Governor DeSantis, which are built on common sense, by the way. They're not ideological ideas. And then I would add to that Hispanic voters in the state. People say Hispanic voters, but really what they are working class people. These are small business owners. They're working class people. They love America. They know how great America is because they know what life is like in other places. And they see a Democratic Party that's been captured by the far left and Marxist misfits, and they don't want any part of it. And so I think those two things have helped Republicans.
All right, well, Senator, I know you like a good fight, and it looks like you'll have one. And we'll see if Rick Scott, who's got the purse strings to the Senate gubernatorial races, see if he'll open it up for you. I'm sure he will. Senator Marco Rubio.
Already, yeah.
All right, great. Thanks so much for joining us. Best of luck.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.